So this is the Hollyland LARK M2 wireless microphone in there, look, with the adapter that goes on your iPhone. The things I'm going to do today is find out if these microphones that can be used simultaneously, 2 channels, are actually in stereo. I know that's not going to be of concern to 99% of the population, but I live in a stereo world. I've done a lot of music production over the years, and I've got a bit of a thing about stereo imaging and testing headphones and bass in the middle. And anyway, rambling. 2 channels, and I'm going to find out later in this video if it records in stereo. So I started doing videos seriously with some DJI action cam and stuff like that, and got involved in CapCut. CapCut I think is brilliant, straightforward, intuitive, all those words that we use to describe something that we like. And when I first opened up CapCut, as I say, with my music production background, I was intrigued that there wasn't any dedicated sound mixing channels as far as I knew, and there was no indication that anything was in stereo or mono or any of those things. I found out after I edited the first video and put some sound effects on that actually it does output in stereo, because if you put birdsong on or whatever it might be, it does actually come out in stereo. Now, people, again, return to this point, most people don't care, but even iPhones nowadays play in stereo when you look at them. And obviously if you've got headphones on, they output in stereo, but just using it in your hand, it's got a left and right speaker. And actually the stereo imaging of an iPhone when you hold it close to your face is pretty good. Going back to this one, as I say, got a bit of a deal with it. Amazon's algorithms, I've got a bit of an issue with Amazon in that I'm forever on it, buying stuff. I clicked onto Amazon, looked at this, the list price is £139. As soon as I looked at it, it went down 26 quid. And then I had a couple of things in my, gift card stuff, got it for nearly 90. So you get all the trimmings with it. So you get lanyards and charging, like we don't have enough of these. Dead cat to go on if it's windy. Nice bag, nice case, obviously you can charge everything via the case. Just really well made item. You can just see there, let me just point it that way. So it's magnetic and it's not very obtrusive, some spare magnets and clips and things like that. Really easy to use. I've got a video where I discussed my top 5 Beatles albums, and I'm actually wearing it, I think, about here. And I also, just for good measure, put one on the mic stand facing me as well. That's the Hollyland Lark M2. The other one that I've been using is the very ubiquitous, because everybody's got these, is the DJI Mic 2. Now these are particularly useful if you're using other DJI equipment. So for instance, I've got the DJI Action 3 camera, which I do all my kind of action shots with, as much as a 63-year-old guy does action shots. And what's really good about this is, once it's paired, as soon as you switch on your microphone and your camera, it's ready to rumble. There's no having to repair it, it's all there. This also has internal storage, so for some reason, if it doesn't pick up on your camera, you can lift the audio file and edit it into your main video. So these are really good, but they're a bit big. So if you've got it on a t-shirt and you're not as buff as me, it can lean forward and whatever. So I'm going to link to this video here where I'm walking around doing a piece to camera, and I got sick of it falling off my coat and all these things. So I'm actually walking around holding it, which is not ideal. So you can get a 2-channel version of this, but I don't know if that's stereo. I don't know how that works at all. And going back to my fixation about stereo, I want to find out whether this thing does record in stereo. So the experiment I'm going to do is, and I'm going to cut to it, I'm just going to get something like an acoustic guitar, and I'm going to set the microphones, well, first of all, I'll set the microphones in the middle. I'm going to set it up left and right. We'll do one, first of all, just mono in the middle with one microphone, then we'll separate them out, and obviously you're going to need to listen to it on headphones or something like that, or maybe even an iPhone, or if you're watching it on TV or all those other things. Let's see if you do get a full stereo picture. I think this is a brilliant product because it's got this bit here, look, that clicks into, so I've got the last version of the old iPhone connection before it went to USB-C, so I've got an iPhone 14 Pro Max. So that clips into, obviously can't show you now because it's, you're using the phone, but that clips into the bottom of your iPhone, and you just press a button and it automatically links up to your microphone. So what we might do, just as a random test this morning, is I'm speaking directly to the iPhone microphone. We'll cut now, and we'll do one with the Mic 2 on. So there we go. That's with one single Mic 2, obviously designed to pick up my vocals. Did I say Mic 2? Previous video we've just cut to. We'll do a backwards and forwards. I bet you, if you're wondering what this is, by the way, this is my logo underneath my shirt. It's not right varicose veins or anything like that. So this is with the Lark M2 single microphone, and this is without microphone. This is without it. We're going to cut back to with it, with and you, without you. So that's what we're doing, as he would say. Okay, it's early. Head's not right yet. Not woken up yet. Leads 1, 2-1. So in conclusion, it's not stereo, but it's two channels summed together. There's no panning within the output. And if anybody knows if there's any way of deep diving or getting further, I hate that term, getting further down into CapCut's controls, and I've got CapCut Pro, where you can actually pan left or right any audio inputs or any existing audio channels on the video, that would be really good to find out. And as you can hear from that, when we use it on the acoustic guitar, because one microphone's over by the body and one microphone's over by the nut, it's not a great sound, it's getting a lot of bass end from the body. And as when we use normal dynamic or condenser microphones on an acoustic guitar, the sweet spot is that bit between the 12th fret and the bridge, where you're not getting too much bottom end and you're getting plenty of high end and the percussive sound of strumming. Useful. And as all, vloggers and photographers will say, the best camera you've got is the one that's in your hand at the moment. So I'm going abroad soon, so I'm going to do a bit of a video then, the travelling and the plane and the taxis and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, from a pure practical point of view, given that I'll be weighed down with luggage and rucksacks and things like that, the best vlogging camera for that bit of the trip is going to be the iPhone that's already in my back pocket to pay for the taxi, and the Lark M2 that's going to be clipped on here. So worthwhile on that basis. So if you're enjoying what you see, it'd be great if you could comment, like, and especially subscribe. You make an old man very happy. We've got loads of other stuff on the channel. When I say we, it's me. We've got loads of other stuff on the channel, so travelogues, solo traveling, gear reviews, me pontificating about stuff that's not important at all, but you might find it entertaining. Thanks for your time today, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps us a lot, and it's completely free.